Hello everybody, hope you have enjoyed all of our videos on the series of Revit. Our effort is to make you aware of the latest and the updates in the Revit 2014 along with some essential tools to work in your project. Today again we have come up with an interesting topic. This is a part of costing and estimation in the AEC industry. And this will always be an exciting to know about what would be the takeoffs for the different materials in the elements. So our topic for the day today is the material takeoff in Revit 2014. So material takeoff exactly is one of the tool, or it is basically a process by which we find out the quantification of the materials as well as the costing of the materials used in the Revit elements. So let's first of all see an overview what the materials we are talking about and how the takeoff will work in the schedule. So let's for example we take the wall over here. I select the wall. So I can see in the properties palette the type selected drop down list has some basic wall generic 9-inch masonry. As such, it basically shows that the wall that I have selected is a masonry wall of 9-inch. Now let's see the material condition of it. To go to the material condition of the selected wall, I need to go to the edit type button and the edit type properties dialog box open. So here I find something called as the structural material. So I can see the masonry brick, and in the structure now let's say the material. So the material takeoff will exactly find out the takeoff for this particular material. What is the quantity of this materials used in Revit for the wall? So I choose this button. Now you can see the dialog box will open, the material dialog editor will open, and this is the material that I'm talking about, the masonry brick. Now masonry brick exactly has the graphics property and the appearance property, and also there is a physical property as well as there is a thermal property. So if I go for the graphical property, it's all about shading, surface pattern, cut pattern, etc. That's been basically used in the while you are displaying the model in the view. But when you talk about the physical property exactly shows about the physical category or the physical resemblance of the property of the said object or the element. Now this is inside story of the material in Revit. Now let's see how the takeoff is performed while we work in a Revit project. So here we have different objects like wall, railings, slabs, roofs, and etc. You can see in the view. Now in this tutorial we are interested to calculate the material takeoff of all the elements used in the building model. So there are furniture elements, there are slab elements, there are certain elements that it's not visible in the view, but there are in this particular model. So we will be interested in order to take a multi-category multi-category schedule for the building project. So first to start with the takeoff, I need to go to the view tab, and then you can see there is basically the create panel. Here I choose the schedule drop down, and there is that tool, that material takeoff. So why I open this material takeoff, choose this takeoff, the dialog box, new material takeoff dialog box is opened. Now don't forget this one, because we are working in an architecture model, so the architecture checkbox should be selected from the drop down list. Now because it is a multi-category, so I name this as all elements, and here I'll not forget to select the multi-category in the category list. I say OK. The next part, now see the material takeoff properties dialog box is opened over here. Here what we need to do is in the available fields area, we need to select the family and type field. Now why I'm selecting, because we're going to sort this schedule over here on the basis of the family and type, and there would be other fields that we will be taking over here, but family and type would be first that I would be selecting from this area. I choose the add button. The next would be somewhat the material area, material name, and the material cost I would be interested in including in the schedule. So let's see where are the name of the material names, material area. Oh, okay, I found it over here. Material name, I add it. Material area, I add it, and then I add the material cost. So now I have 4 fields that are arranged in the schedule fields area, namely family and type, material name, material area, and material cost. The next part would be to choose the calculated value button. Now why I am doing it, because I want to get a formula over here for the item cost for the particular material. Let's say I want to include it into the schedules that I'm creating for the takeoff. So I name it as item cost for material. So this will be the header. For the formula, I am interested to take 2 fields over here. One is the material area. So I'm going to put an operator over here, that is a multiplier operator, and then the next field that I would be taking is the material cost. In the material cost, basically the cost of the material, this parameter shows the cost of the material used in the particular building element. Now for the equation, I put a div sign over here, the division sign, and then I divide this entirely by 1 SF. So this is the formula. Okay, now I have 5 fields in the schedule: the family and type, material name, material area, material cost, and item cost for material that I have newly created. The next thing that I would like to do would be, in order to sort the fields. So for that I will choose the sorting group tab. Now, so I would be interested to sort this particular schedule by name. So let's say if I sort by name, I select this drop down, I say sort by name. So material name is there, and over here I will select the header, I will select the footer, and I will select the blank line checkboxes. Next is then by, sort by material name, and then by family name and type. That means family and type. So first primary would be sort by material name and then by family and type. So it's a sub categorization of in the schedule. You will see how it happens. So next I would be doing the formatting fields over here. I want to format the entire schedule over here. So for the formatting, I need to go to the formatting tab, and in the formatting tab I will select the material cost. Now in the material cost I will align it right. Okay, and I can do it for the others also, but I can go for the material item cost for material. I can align it right. So material cost, I again select it, I go to the field format. Okay, now in the material cost, let's say again I select the material cost field, then I select I can see the alignment is right. I will go for the field format. I want to change the formatting. I will not go for the project setting. I will clear this checkbox, and the next what I'm going to do is I want to put a unit symbol over here. I want to put the unit symbol over here. I want to take the dollar as a symbol. So this is how I would be going for the other field also, the item cost. I'm going to change the field format. I'm going to remove the default setting, and then here I'm going to take the currency, and then I'm going to take dollar. So this is I will say the use digit grouping. If I have not done it for the material cost, I will do it here. I will use the digit grouping. So it will group the digits as per my requirement. So last but not the least, I have to go for select the item cost for material again and say calculate totals, which will give you the total calculation takeoff for the material item cost. And for the material area also, I would to have the total, so I will say calculate total. Don't forget, for item cost for material, to select the calculate totals checkbox. For the material area, the calculate totals checkbox. Now I can see the schedule created. Now let's scroll and see how it's working. I have cabinets in the project. Now these are the types of cabinet. One thing I can also do is I can change the type from here also. Anyway, that's not the purpose of the discussion. Is the point over here. I'm trying to focus more on the cabinets. I have 10 cabinets. The name of the materials in the cabinets is cabinets, and for all the cabinets I can see each cabinet, the area of the material is displayed over here. So how see the cabinet handles. So how organized is Revit? You can see from here. It's the power of Revit that has basically enabled us to get such a beautiful schedule where we can see the takeoffs for the various materials in the project. So I'll conclude my tutorial here. Hope you have enjoyed this wonderful tutorial, simple and crisp, and I hope you can execute this particular tool in your projects. Thank you. Take care. Goodbye.